I'm Father Terrance, and I've noticed that a number of people love conspiracy theories. I'm not one of those people, by the way, but I'll just share a few thoughts on the subject here. Conspiracy theories revolve around the idea that the world is conspiring against me, either to hide the truth from me or to harm me in some way. So there's an evil plot afoot, essentially. First of all, I'm sure that some of the conspiracy theories are true and some are not. Yes, there are people in the government, in the world, even in the church at times, that want to hide the truth or maybe even harm us in some way. So sure, I'll grant that some of the conspiracy theories are probably true, but let's look at this from a spiritual and from a faith perspective. First of all, what we need to know is not hidden from us. That's why God's revelation is called public revelation. It's public, it's not private. It's not something that's hidden from the general public or the average person, or something that you need to be in the know or part of a secret club in order to receive. And there is a Gnostic spirit in the conspiracy theory world. Gnosticism is a heresy as old as the New Testament. It's a belief that the true knowledge of salvation is hidden from the masses, but only revealed to a select few. So you need the special, secret, spiritual knowledge to be in the know and to be saved, essentially. Usually this Gnostic conspiracy theory frame of mind is not directly applied to the faith. People usually apply it to the government or corporations or things of that nature. As a bit of a side note, I could see how reasonable people living in communist China or North Korea or the then communist Soviet Union could very easily see things from a conspiracy theory perspective, because in those cases the government truly is ideological and untrustworthy. But as much as people may want to limit their conspiracy theory perspectives to the government or worldly entities, that frame of mind, suspicious, mistrustful, fearful speculation about the world, it does flow into people's faith lives. At times so much so that everything that certain figures in the church do can easily fall under the myopic conspiracy theory microscope. Almost every word that they say or every action that they take is interpreted as something that undermines or attacks the church or the faithful. It can actually get to the point where you end up not trusting the church at all. If you're susceptible to embracing conspiracy theories, you can get to the point of thinking that you're always being deceived by the people over you, whether in the government or at work or in the church, and so there's no trust at all. Question: if you have a conspiracy theory mindset, do you really even trust God? I'd be surprised if the answer to that question is yes. I'd actually be surprised. And if you say, well, I trust God, but I don't trust the church, well, that's very much in line with a Protestant approach to the faith. In essence, the conspiracy theory outlook very easily lends itself to a lack of faith. It focuses way too much on seeing or trying to see or find the human hand in things, rather than seeing the overarching hand of God in all things. Conspiracy theory living fosters suspicion, not confidence. It fosters distrust, not trust. It fosters fear, not fostering faith, hope, and charity. In short, it's very spiritually unhealthy. And it usually involves a lot of wasting time trying to get to the bottom of things that really don't matter. So yes, probably the world is conspiring against me to hide the truth from me or harm me in some way, but God is not conspiring against me. God is for me. He's not against me. I prefer to focus on Him and on His providence and on His goodness and plan, rather than focusing on the world's conspiracies. Plus, if there is some hidden truth that I really need to know about regarding something, I trust that the Lord is going to clue me in somehow. Does Scripture have anything to say about conspiracy theories? Well, I think indirectly, yes, it does. St. Paul says in 2 Timothy 2:23, he says, have nothing to do with stupid, senseless controversies. You know that they only breed quarrels. And he says, even in Titus 3, verses 9 and 11, he says, avoid stupid controversies, genealogies, dissensions, and quarrels over the law, for they are unprofitable and futile. As for a man who's factious, a man who stirs up division, after admonishing him once or twice, have nothing more to do with him. Knowing that such a person is perverted and sinful, he's self-condemned, says the apostle. I think a number of the conspiracy theories probably fall under that stupid controversies category that it would be wise for us to avoid. And if you couple this video with our video on right or rash judgment, hopefully the two of those together can serve as a healthy recipe for going forward in life, in the spiritual life, and in the church as well. I'm Father Terrance. Ave Maria. Thank you so much for listening. Please keep me in your prayers. I will keep you in mine as well. Take care and God bless.